18 months ago, in Harlow, Essex, Bubbles' one-bedroom flat was full to bursting.
I love clothes. If I live to 100, I think I can wear a different outfit every day. Is that nice?
Bubbles shared the flat with faithful companion Maisie and her ever-growing hoard.
I just love unusual stuff. Old-fashioned car. I love this rocking horse.
Bubbles' hoarding got out of control when her mum died, so she spoke to bereavement counsellor Charlene.
What does mum's stuff mean for you?
I think at the moment holding on to it is because I don't want to let go.
It's okay to let those things go because those memories are still going to be there.
I think the grief you feel and the loss, I think that's why a lot of this has happened.
So Bubbles bit the bullet.
Good morning, lady. Good morning.
She brought in declutter divas Zoe and Alison to work their magic.
I might finally know where my underwear is. They do say declutter your flat, declutter your mind, and I just feel so much more confident.
A year and a half later, Bubbles looks back fondly on the experience.
When I first met the divas, I don't know what I was expecting, but it was just brilliant. They were so much fun. All right, you're ganging up on me. I didn't think they'd get it as tidy as they did.
Before the divas, the kitchen had been a fire risk. After, it was in pristine condition. The living room looked like a war zone, turned into an oasis of peace.
Oh my God. When they showed me the front room, I walked in, I went, oh my God, I love it. I said, I really love it.
But that was 18 months ago.
Well, I don't know if I should show you this one first.
Since then, things have changed.
I don't know, who put all this stuff here?
Bubbles has struggled to maintain a clutter-free lifestyle. 18 months ago, her Harlow high-rise was spotless. Now she's had a relapse.
It's a bit of a dumping ground. I just started buying again. You know, that little bit of happiness for that moment. Leave it in the bag, put it down.
It was the death of her mum that first sparked Bubbles' hoarding. And now she's suffered another loss, the death of her beloved Shih Tzu, Maisie.
I mean, she was my rock. And when she went, it was quite sudden. I just miss her so much and just talk to her all the time, you know, and things like that. Always cuddled up with me. And, you know, to lose her, I felt it was the last straw.
Maisie's death sent Bubbles down a familiar path.
I started buying things, made me feel a little bit happy. Started getting in a mess, but then that was getting me down again. You know, so it was like, I've got to get out of this again.
But she's not quite back to square one. The living room holds the hoard, but the rest of the flat is still clear.
Kitchen's tidy-ish and clean. I've sorted out all the cupboards and stuff. No, but I think I've kept it pretty okay. This is my bedroom. I've kept it as tidy as I can. And I'm really proud that I've kept the majority of it clean and tidy.
Maisie's death hit Bubbles hard, but she's determined to bounce back.
You walk into this clutter and you're like, oh, I don't want to get like that again, you know, because it just drags you down so much. Everyone wants to buy me horse. Can't have it, it's mine.
In her flat in Harlow, Bubbles has started hoarding again after the death of her dog, Maisie.
When I lost her, that was it. It was like, I didn't care again.
Maisie's death left Bubbles sadder, but also a little bit wiser.
There's one thing I've learned about this process is grief affects me in such a way that I want to hoard.
18 months ago, bereavement counsellor Charlene helped Bubbles come to terms with her mother's passing.
This is the front room.
Today she's back to check on her progress.
How does it make you feel walking in here and seeing all the items that you've got in here?
Not very nice.
How did it get back to the state that it's currently in?
For Maisie, it started again. You know, buy something and put it there, be all right, I'll sort it out later, and I haven't. And a few odd things that I've found that I probably need to get rid of, but I've just left it there just in case, you know.
When we're focusing on the just in case, that's when we're not keeping ourselves in the present. You know, we're thinking way ahead, and when you're thinking way ahead, that's when anxiety creeps in, so you're not keeping yourself in the present moment.
Yeah, you're right, actually.
But there are some signs of hope. The hoard hasn't spread to the kitchen and bedroom.
Do you feel like you've moved forwards or backwards?
Oh, definitely forward, and it's definitely afterwards. It was all forward, forward, forward. But then the minute I lost Maisie, that's when I went back. But I feel like I'm going to definitely carry on going forward. As long as nobody else dies, I'll be all right.
Which is why I said to be aware of those triggers for you, and once you
Yeah.
are aware of those triggers, thinking of alternative ways that you can deal with it. I'm just wondering if you're in that headspace now to tackle the living room.
I think I can, yeah.
And once you have done that, do you think you'll be able to keep on top of it?
Yeah, because I love this feeling of the room I'm sitting in is clean and tidy. Yeah, I think I will, yeah.
I feel like Bubbles has made so much progress. She's very self-aware of the triggers for her, so I feel like she'll be able to get herself out of the hoarding process.
Despite the clutter, Bobbles is also feeling positive, and she makes herself a promise for the future.
It'd be a shame to go back to that, and I don't think I will, because it's not a nice place. It's just not a nice place. I did let myself slip, but I will get that all done. It might take more time than somebody else, but I'll get there.